set because I don't know if I have a zipper open and something could fall out. All right, that should do it. Let's go inside here. And so the crazy adventure begins outside these domes. There we go. That should do it. Oh, before I even step outside, hello everyone, thank you for watching Franco Travels. I just literally got my car back. For those of you who are wondering, I lost my car yesterday at another location doing a video, and I thought it was stolen and all my stuff was stolen, but it wasn't. It was just towed because I was not from around the town, and when they checked the VIN registration, it showed that I was from a complete different place, so they towed it under an investigation thinking that the car was stolen and left there. It wasn't, but I got it back, and then I showed my paperwork, filed some documentation, and I made it back. And tonight, although I'm a little exhausted, we're gonna go into the nightlife and explore whatever the hell's outside. And I'm noticing I'm not seeing any comments. Why? Why am I not seeing any comments? Hold on. Did I do something wrong? Mute effects. Did I like disable comments? Chat top tier message. Okay. Yes. Start poll. No. I'm gonna wait a little bit. I don't know if I... Can someone write something? I think I fucked up. I think I did. Because I'm supposed to have... I think I started this without any comments. I am so dumb. Okay, well, I might have to sit here for a second. Okay, let's see if I can figure this out. Why doesn't it tell me that? Live chat on. Live chat summary on. Oh, okay, so it's on. Message delay none. Okay. So, let's see. Now I can see the chat. That's so weird. But it works. That's all that matters. Hello everyone. Now I can see the chat. I was like, something's on. I had to like completely shuffle it, restart it, stop them, flip it, and reverse it. Does it work it? Let me twerk it. Stop. All right, so I'm good. Glad you got your car back. Yes. I am just... You don't understand. Yesterday was the first day ever that I was technically homeless because I was so tired and it was so early that nobody wanted to help me until a certain time. And I literally had to sleep on a bench because I was so exhausted. And when I woke up, it was brighter outside, and I went to this police station and it was like, oh yeah, they're in now. Now we could start doing your stuff. And then I was able to do it. Anyway, I got it back. It's part of the adventure, and I survived. But I technically got to live a day home. Oh fuck, I forgot about that. Just looks weird. All right, let's go outside. Time to check out the nightlife of Argentina. The one thing I hate about this though is that they still have these skeleton keys. These, they're a thing out here. Every house has these. Thankfully this door doesn't. I have to use this one for this door. But every house has these keys. And nope. There we go. AC finally. Now let us go. Okay, so there's a lot I'm going to show you tonight. But this is generally where I'm at in this beautiful part of town. And the weather's very chill. I feel like my ears popped. It's a little weird, I feel off-centered. I think my body is just exhausted because I literally am working with like, I mean, I got sleep, but not like comfortable sleep. And so my body's just like, Frank, you're doing too much. And I'm like, fuck it, I gotta do it. But look how beautiful it is out here. Look at that. This is like Europe, literally. Isn't that cool? Let's see what you guys are writing here. Good evening, Frank. Good evening, Budaba. I can't remember that. Can't say that name. Adventures from Sydney. Jeez, I don't know why I couldn't say Sydney. I was going to read it the way it was spelled. Hey, Franco. Here is a Harry from Sydney. How are you, Harry? Welcome in, my friend. Where are you, Franco? Right now I'm in a different part of Argentina, and I moved to a different place. So where I was just at is like the new place where I live. And this area is a hell of a lot more safer. And I think they're filming a movie. I think it was yesterday they were filming a movie on that side of the place. I don't know what movie, and apparently Johnny Depp is here. So I'm apparently might be not too far from Johnny Depp, which is cool. I love Johnny Depp. And this is it. Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? It looks like a movie set. And they got these cool artworks all over the wall. This is like, doesn't look like the typical center of Buenos Aires. This is completely different. But I'm going to take you guys towards the pier, where it probably might get a little bit dark and dangerous until I make it over there. But it doesn't look like South America at all. Think of Italy. That's what this place looks like, is Italy, but instead of Italian, everyone speaks Spanish. That's exactly what it is. Hello from Alabama. Hello, how are you? Glad I caught you live. I missed the last one. Yeah, the last one I started super late, only because where I was at was, it took me forever to get there because of how far I am from everywhere. But these people literally celebrate and love Messi, which is the football player. In America would be soccer, but here you better not say soccer. It's considered football. And these two, apparently these are the two best players. And I think Ronaldo, but I don't think there's a lot of Ronaldo fans here. I always see pictures of Messi everywhere. And I'm hoping it doesn't end up raining tonight, because if it starts raining, then I'm potentially screwed, which is gonna suck. Ooh, it's actually very chilly too. We was there last year and we got robbed, camera equipment and everything. Did you really? See, that is why I have like a 7-foot blade right here. You see it sticking out? All I gotta do is grab and pop it out. And that'll probably deter me from getting robbed. Let's go this way. And I also have a pepper spray. Hopefully that would do something. Around these areas, I don't know if you can get robbed or if it happens a lot. But if it's a bunch of guys, then I'm screwed. So we'll see. That sucks though. You have to be careful. That's always a potential threat, is getting robbed. Yeah, let me lower my brightness on this just in case I end up getting robbed. There we go. That's freaking sweet, man. Hello from Iowa. Iowa. I think Josh Hurd is in Iowa. But hello. I miss Iowa. I bet you it's cold right now over there. Right now the temperature is 65. It's not bad. 65 degrees. Let's go this way. I have a dude walking behind me. And I have trust issues. I don't like anybody walking behind me, especially when I'm vulnerable. Usually I don't care, but when I'm live, I have to. And if you're wondering who, this friggin' Tarzan adventurous looking dude towards my right. But I'll be alright. There's cops, I think, somewhere towards the front. And over here, actually, there's a lot of, I wouldn't say bandits, but there's a lot of guys that try to hustle you. So if you park your car, they'll stand outside until you have to pay them something. And if you don't pay them, they'll get pissed off and probably scratch your car. So it's kind of like extortion. But you see that person there with the phone? Right there on the wall? That is the police. And someone just got hurt. There we go. And I'm going right towards it. So, give me a second. It's going to probably be a little bit of a distraction to getting through this area. And I'll jump right back into the comments. But it is cold. There we go. All right, now I can look. The thing is, if I hold my phone close to my chest, everyone thinks I'm talking on the phone. But in reality, I'm recording everything. Bueno susto profetida. Frank, did you find your car last night? Yes. Well, it wasn't last night I found it. I ended up having to spend a couple of hours during the night on a bench sleeping because no one would help me until I think 11:30 or 12 o'clock. So I woke up, people were just staring at me, and I really didn't care. I just woke up, and that town is really quiet type of town. I'll be more nervous kind of being out here, having to sleep. And then I went towards the station, and that's where I was able to, get my car back. They told me that it was towed because they thought it was stolen, because it wasn't from that part of town. So they thought someone had stole it, ditched it there, and that's what it was like an investigation. But thank God I was able to show documentation. It was my car. I was renting it out. And then I was good. So it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Yeah, you finally caught alive. I'm sorry. I usually do my live so late. And it's just because of how everything is. But thankfully I didn't. Not this time. But usually it's like that. I want to do it earlier. But I know on my other channel, everybody likes things creepy. So I try to wait till nighttime. But that place is so far from home. I drove hours. Oh man, this guy with the hat is still kind of low-key following me on that side. You know what? I'm gonna make a left. See how that goes. There we go. Look at the size of this. They're actually doing a party at the very top. You can see the lights up there. This is a school. In the United States, this would be like Department of Agriculture for Washington, D.C. Over here, it's just a college. Isn't that awesome? Equipped with a beautiful statue of Benjamin Franklin, 1902. And then my apartment is that way. I can see all the lights from where I'm at. If these trees weren't in the way, you could probably see it. But this is where I tell you that things get dark around this area. So, we'll see how it is. So those guys that you just saw there, they always sleep there in the side. In fact, as I'm turning this corner, you're probably going to see some trash. That's where they live. Hustlers, alcoholics, sometimes people that are just low, not so high on the, how do you say it? That are just having a bad time. See the trash? People are just that are having down on their luck. There you go. All different types. Like me yesterday. I was sleeping on a bench in the dark until the morning where I started seeing birds chirping. I was getting a snowstorm. Oh my God, lucky you guys. I wish I was there to see it. Me since Octical House. Watching from Missouri. Love ya. Love your content, Franco. Thank you. I hope you guys do love it. I'm trying. So I noticed I have a lot of people saying, hey, I know you start posting a lot of ghost adventures. Well, not ghost adventures, but my ghostly adventures. There you go. On my other channel. So basically, I'm trying to make sure I give you guys content. And ironically, it's doing great on views, so it seems like you guys like it too. But when I'm late and I don't have a video, I don't want to be gone for like 7 days with no content on this channel. So I'm always posting. Sometimes I have footage that it's like a full footage that no one's seen before, and so I kind of show you the whole thing, so that way you guys could, see.
what I didn't show, because it's like, you know, I guess not deleted scenes, but the uncut version of the video. So it's just kind of more to the video. And it's technically kind of, some of it is new content, and I throw it out there so that way you guys could see it, and it qualifies as a video, I guess, until when I finally get to do a video and post a nice adventures video. You know what I mean? Misspelled your name, so oh, don't worry, dude. So everybody always does the Franco, but with, instead of K, it's a C. And I'm like, in reality, my name isn't even Franco. It's just Frank. I don't even know where I think Franco sounds better for TV, like Franco TV, instead of Frank TV. Thank God I didn't, because there was another guy, his name was Frank TV, or Brother Frank TV, and then he died. And then for a little bit there, everybody thought I died. And they're like, did you die? Is it true? Did you suffer a cardiac arrest? It's like, no, I'm very much alive. To the part where it even came to my mom. She's like, how does everyone know that you died before me? I'm like, I don't know. But yeah, that's how that worked. Let's see. I knew it. Do you have a EVP device or other than your phone? An EYP. What's an EYP? You're never dying, player. No, I'm not dying. Not anytime soon. I'm actually trying to be as healthy as I can so I can last as long as possible, so I don't die. Maybe I'm gonna die right here. Let me. It says do not cross, but I do not see anyone driving. There we go. We love you. Oh, I love you guys too. Remember, without you guys, I wouldn't exist. Literally. Like, I wouldn't even have a job. And I don't consider it a job, but if it wasn't for you guys even enjoying the content, I'm technically fucked. In the literal sense of the word. So I try to make sure you guys are able to see some things, some crazy things. See these, okay, so see these buildings back there in the back? Oh, thank you, George. I appreciate that, brother. I wish you wrote a message. I would have read it. That's where I'm heading past these buildings, right? Over there where you see these buildings in the back of this big building, that is like a little miniature city in Argentina. Now this, where I'm taking you guys, is where the richest of the rich, rich, seem to reside. I'm talking about Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk would, like, if they ever came here, that's probably where they would be. You'll see, it gets prettier as you get over. They even have their own private grocery store. But usually at night, I come to these areas, like tonight, so I could do my exercise and I do my walks. And I walk all through here. Just kind of getting a lay of the land. Kind of scouting to see what I could use for some video footage. For, you know, if I ever miss anything, I could show it to you guys. Frank, how the hell are you doing a live stream that's so clear? I can't do that. I don't even, listen, it's very rare if you're seeing a clear live stream, because usually I get no signal nowhere. But I guess maybe because I'm in Coma Mierda territory, which is like, you know, the high class luxury suite. Of course, free to walk, but to be around this area, my probably signal just jumps up. They're probably using that Starlink. But yeah, for some reason here, I guess the signal works amazing. But this is the nightlife of Argentina. The time is currently 1 o'clock in the morning for me. Now this light is a little bit weird because there's cars passing, but there is nothing that tells me when I could cross. So I'm just going to have to, you know, boss hog it so I figure it out. Now I guess. The women are doing it. Show shall I. See, those women are what you call a trophy wife. That is only for the most successful men. I know they're a lot older than what I am, but I'm just saying. They are, well, how do you say it? They are They're not black widows. There's a name for it. But like usually as a trophy, like if you have a lot of money, you go to a place and it's like, well, listen, I could be your girl if you promise me $350,000 a year. And the guy was like, well, deal. And if you're lucky, she falls in love with you. If you're not, she'll rob you for everything you've got. You have to be careful. I don't know if that runs down here. I'm just talking out of my butt, so maybe it's different. That's probably like a United States thing or something. I don't even know. I'm just talking. With like zero filter. There is a ship that I want to show you guys. A beautiful ship. I don't know if it's here, but that's that city that I was telling. It's not even a city. It's like the whole thing, this whole area here is the city, right? But that, you'll see how everything will change. The whole environment changes as you get over there. That is a very beautiful area, though. Very, very beautiful. And I think there's a ship somewhere. I just cannot recall where I seen it. I'm looking for the little things on top. You'll start seeing like these little, you know how the ship has like these big towers or poles to hold the sails? Is it even on this side? Franco, ¿qué estás, cabrón? Lo tienes grandes. Oh my God. Well, thank you for the compliment. Usually when it's colder like raisins, he's talking about my gonads. He says that they're huge. I don't think so. Nope, definitely not. Looks can be deceiving. It's AI. I make them look bigger than what they are. I don't know where the ship is. But there is one somewhere here. A beautiful old fancy ship that I was trying to rent out one day because apparently it's haunted because it's like so old. So it's been like retired. And I think people died in it because of war. But it's somewhere out here. Let's see. Because they're made of lead. Yeah, probably. Franco, my 6-year-old daughter tells me, Grandma, your boyfriend on YouTube. Lava, she means you, Franco. Well, tell your grandfather she has great taste. I'm not your grandma. Tell you have great taste. I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'm sure you understand. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thank you for watching the channel. Your little one. Ooh, that was a big fish right there. Oh, see, this is where I tell you. See all the tucks? The suits? Hola. Hola. There we go. I could already see my credit scores rising just coming to this area. Wow, but it is beautiful. Touche. Touche. Now, I don't know if I should go to that miniature city or should I go to this miniature city. This one has like a cool little area there. You know what? This one it is. I do believe the ship is that way though. But it can wait. Maybe for another adventure. For now, let's just go this way. And I'm doing it. I'm crossing the road of no return. Oh, why is there so many people in the dark? Oh, there's cops there too. Did something happen? I'm not even sure what the hell happened. There's somebody crying. Some cops chilling. Yeah, I'll let you guys look. Kind of interesting, right? I want to look, but I don't want to be nosy. There we go. His car ran away. He probably got his car towed. I know the feeling, sunshine. Memo 414, thank you, brother. I appreciate it. I think you're a brother, right? Yes, you are a brother. I kind of assumed it. Frank, you must go to Patagonia. That is, you know what? It's funny you bring that up because that is a goal. I'm trying to make it to 2 places that I haven't been to. One is Patagonia, and 2 is Uruguay. Uruguay is actually not too far away from where I am, and it is a very beautiful place. Uruguay, it's like pretty much like a ship trolley over to the other place, and I guess your passport renews when you do it. So once you cross towards the ocean, your whole passport gets renewed, so you can stay another 90. But I'm not trying to stay here another 90. I got things to do, places to be, and it's not here. Hi Franco, how's it going? Robin Fairness, what is going on? Thank you so much for the super chat. How have you been? How's the family, Robin? I like her name. You and me together could be Batman and Robin, fighting crime, one villain at a time. This is where it gets cool. Check this out. I think I've seen a beautiful chess set. And so this is the only place where I've been able to see a huge TV. And my God, I want one. Right in here. Look at that. My dad has one back at the house. Ooh, that was a fast one. But that's what I would like to chill in and kind of enjoy. Play some juegos. There is a huge chess set in here too as well. But I don't know where they put it. It's like these big pieces of chess, and you get to play like a huge chess game. But you see how cool it looks? Look at that. I bet you didn't think Argentina was like this. See that? It looks like Tron, if that was red. Where is he? Right now I'm in Argentina, Buenos Aires, but I'm towards the sea liner area. I'm closer to the ocean right now. I forgot what this place is called. The names are hard to pronunciate. But I'm at like where the most richest of the rich people are at. This is where the princesses go and the princes. And you got to be careful because God knows they get offended. But look at this. Isn't that cool? And they just go right up the wall. They're like 3 feet tall. Hey Franco, you do go out to dangerous places, so there for you, do you have a big pair? Oh, well, yes, I do. I do a lot. I think the worst one was Peru. I was like, I remember one time when I was in Peru, and I was going to this one cemetery, and I'm getting ready, getting my gear on, making sure I got all my equipment on me, what I need. And then it dawned on me that I was scared. I was like, damn, I don't want to do this right now. I just didn't want to go. And then I snapped out of it, and then I was just like, you know what? I want to make the best video that anyone has made. And that's why I'm out here. And I did it. But I was scared because it was in the middle of protesting. And usually when there's a lot of protests, people destroy the car and throw rocks at the window, pull you out, steal all your stuff, and jump you. It just gets crazy. I think that guy was showing off for me. Sorry, dude, you're not my type. Look at that. Come on, the other way. That is awesome. But this is literally what people do. Like, they'll buy their expensive cars through here, and then they'll just speed as fast as they can. Cops really don't care, but the cameras do. They'll definitely mail you a big citation in the mail. Give them 250 likes, please. Thank you, guys. Just if you do like it, the channel gets bigger and bigger. And if the channel grows, I grow. And, you know, the more things I do. In a nutshell. But I think this channel is doing quite well, actually. And you guys have been on point. Sometimes I see views on here, I'm like, oh my God, you guys... I was scared because I wasn't sure people were going to like it as much as I thought. But a lot of people say, Frank, you travel to all these places. Why don't you do like a travel vlog channel where you could post some things that happens that people don't see on your other channel onto this one. And I'll probably shout out Sean for that, because he's the one who told me. He's like, hell yeah, bro, you're all over the place. And so that's why I did it. The hell was that? Oh, that's his exhaust. Damn, sound like gunshots. Oh, that building is huge. Maybe one day, if this channel gets bigger, maybe one day I'll probably rent one night in a room like that up there. And I can give you guys like a tour of the whole place. Because they have these places locked out. You see the whole little buzzers? You can't even go inside them. But if I lived in there, I could explore. They can't kick me out. I live here, you know? Just explore. That would be a cool little explore. The penthouses of Argentina. Maybe I could see someone famous. It's the same guy. He's just going around in circles. I think he's trying to pick up a chick. Because I think this is where the clubs are at. Hopefully I don't get demonetized now or in trouble. Sometimes the women can be a little bit facetious. And if they're facetious, I don't want to point my camera because that's how you get shot. So I'm just going to keep my camera facing forward. But you see how the girls... This is the first time I see this. What day is it today? Oh, it's Saturday. No wonder. It's mating season. Good for them. This is where I'm going to have to run through this because I don't want to catch a... I was going to say a charge. I want to come back alone. I don't want to come back with company because then my life gets more complicated. You know what I find more interesting than this huge building? Is that one in the back. That one's still being built. But back when I was younger, right? Like when I was fresh out of high school, I would sneak into buildings like, it's just stupid, don't ever do it. But I would try to sneak into buildings and try to get to the rooftop. And my God, I loved it. You get a beautiful view, nobody to bother you. Complete solitude in the sky-high hotel. And it was beautiful. But yeah, that building back there is definitely in the process of being built. I saw something blue. Let's get coffee sometime. I am in Palermo. Travel King. Sounds cool. I love Palermo. Palermo's a beautiful place. Coffee would be awesome. I think a Starbucks latte, cold. Keep me. I don't know what it is, but I don't eat sugar anymore except for when it comes to coffee. Did you find your car and your things? Yes. I think. But just coming in, get towards the side here. But if Argentina is known for its wind at nights, and it gets super windy out here. But I ended up having to spend the night outside because I didn't have a car, and I couldn't talk to a certain person at the police station until he came in, which was at of course this guy's coming out now, but yeah, he wasn't gonna show up until like 12 o'clock or something, so I had to sleep on a bench until the sun came out completely, and then finally around 11:30 I was able to get a cop and talk to the guy, and then they brought me to the car. I showed my paperwork, my receipts that I just rented a car, then showed him that I wasn't from here and what I was doing, and then it was cool. He's like, all right, yeah, here you go, and I was able to get my car and my stuff back. But it was hell. Like, I'm still kind of groggy because I have a lot of fog in my head because I've just been lack of sleep. It's just the adventure never ends. So I had to drive all the way back home, lack of sleep. Went home, did some editing because I have to edit another video, and then went back to sleep, woke up, and I'm like, fuck, I want to do a live for this channel so I can keep you guys updated. Let everyone know I'm okay. I just didn't really know what to do in the moment, you know? But yes, I'm alive and I have my stuff back. Thank you for caring. Some people don't care, you know? They just want to see me get shot or something. So it's just like, thank you, because I know there's a lot of yous that care a lot, and that means the world to me. Illegal Freedom does that. Chance go to the rooftops and high buildings. Yes, I know his channel. I love that dude. His name is Shy, right? Shy? And he does that. And he actually does music and stuff. And I think he's one of the people that got me going into just going to different countries too. I just love the way he does it. Of course, that guy is fully experienced. He does train hopping, where he goes on trains and stuff and does videos of him just surfing trains and jumping on them and sneaking off the trains. I low-key want to do that. I don't know why, but I feel like I would love to kind of, I don't know, I like danger. It's weird. It's like it's embedded into my system. I like that thrill. And I love the stories, you know? I want to fully live my life. And I don't want to be inside of an office building. I want to be out there and really feel it. And I feel like YouTube gives me that opportunity to live this dream that doesn't have to be a dream, you know? I'm going to scroll back to the bottom. Thank goodness you got it back. I know. Yeah, it would have sucked. Oh, wow, look at that building. It looks like the tower from Frankenstein. See it? Look how the cloud passes right by it. Oh, that's creepy. But I love it, Lucy. I love it a lot. All right, so now I'm getting into a bit of a sketchier area. Giulietta Lantiri. It's not sketchy. It's actually kind of safe, but it's a little bit of the darker side. I always have this mindset that wherever you go that is dark could be potentially dangerous. Starting now with the man in black hood. See how this works. Oh, never mind. Good. Safe. Plus, there's a lot of cameras up there. Monica! Thank you, Monica. I don't know. Every time I think of Monica, I think of Monica Lewinsky. I don't know why. Just, or Monica from Friends. And I don't even watch Friends, but I know there's a Monica on there. I've seen the show, but I don't really watch it religiously. Now I'm starting to get into Stranger Things, watching those seasons, and it's like, man, I would like to do my videos retro like that. The thing is, I have to be careful with what I watch, because my brain is like, what you watch, I want to replicate and implement and adopt. It's just, that's just the way it is. Like when I watched Frankenstein, I felt like I was Victor for a while, or Frankenstein, whatever. And it took me a minute, but I finally shook it off. But I've been like that ever since I was a kid. Like, I just want, I watch Interstellar, now I want to learn about the stars. My brain just goes off, it's like ADHD. And then it just kind of, when it gets tired of it, I jump to the next thing, But this is a very beautiful place. And ironically, there's no homeless people here sleeping, at least none that I see. Here, I'll show it to you guys. See? It's slightly dark. I'm surprised that my phone camera is recording so well. Wait till I get my next phone. The next one's going to be beautiful. I'm having issues trying to get it because the phone I want is $1,300, right? That's the price. Usually I don't like to buy expensive stuff. I'm very humble. I save my money. Everything goes back to the channel. I'm not even lying, I swear to God. And literally that phone is going back to because I'm gonna use it for work. I need the cameras. That's why the phone is so expensive. But that's not the point. The point that I'm trying to make is that phone here in Argentina is no longer $1,300. You go to Samsung, they want you to pay $3,600. And I'm like, what? I'm buying the phone 3 times. No, 3 times. It's like, and I'm like, this is impossible. It's like, well, there is another way. And I'm like, so how is it? You could pay the right price, and you don't have to pay for, I want to say extortion, but it's not extortion. You don't have to pay for the, how do you say it? Customs and stuff to bring the phone over here. There's a guy, he could sell you the phone, but you can't open the box, you can't look at the phone, but you'll get the phone. I'm like, no, that's a scam. No, never mind. And that's why I still have yet to get the stupid phone that I've been claiming I want to get for the past couple of months. Because I don't trust it. It just sounds too good to be true, Hello, Frank. Be safe out there. I will, Amy. I will. I'm trying. I'm trying. Hi, Franco, Sarah. I want to get a little bit more to the light because I just want to watch my surroundings as I'm doing this. Just keep walking this way. Must be the S25 Plus Ultra. Yeah, that's it. The S25 Plus Ultra. I want that camera. The low lighting sensor, so when I'm recording at night, you guys would see everything. You know what I mean? And I want you guys to see everything. It's just a kind of difficult, you know? But I'm working on it. I need that phone for work. It's like, oh, someone's screaming. I think someone has a problem. But yeah, that's where I'm at. You're a savage. I try. Well, thank you. I don't mean to be, but if you like that, I will be your savage. It is. Trust your instincts. Yeah, I do. I don't buy any. I'm very antsy when it comes to buying electronics out here. I just don't trust anybody. Seems to be better that way. You have less issues, you know, when you just trust in your instincts. But yeah, that S25, man, beautiful phone. I was even thinking about using it for my travel videos too, not just for live streams, but use that when I want to zoom in on something very far away. Because my GoPros, well, they're not GoPros, they're Insta360 cameras. They don't have a good zoom. Good qualities, but they don't zoom. And without zooming, if I see something far away that I want to show you guys see nothing. You know, this phone works, but there's like these white dots or these little black dots, and I think there's dust in the lens, and it's having this malfunction where it doesn't want to focus. You know what I mean? Oh, what is that? Carcova. That looks interesting. Let us take a closer look. Let's see what's over here. I hope I didn't miss. If I got a super. Okay, no. I didn't miss any super chats. Smash the like button. Hey, cute alien. Welcome in. Thank you. Yeah, if you guys can. You guys help my channels 1,000,000% by hitting the like button. It helps pushes my stuff more into the algorithm along with the other channel, I think. Wow, what is this? It looks like a Freemason lodge, but it's not. But it looks like it. Oh, it's a museum. Museum de la Carcova. What does Carcova mean? If anyone speaks perfect Spanish, let me know what Carcova means. Said hi. Hello, Miga. Miga, encanta. Oh, well, Migalica. Y Catelex. I'm trying so hard. University National de las Artes. Oh, it's an art thing. So it's like an art museum. That's why there's so much stuff on the wall. Let me see if I can zoom in. You see it? Oh, that's so cool. I want to go inside. I don't know about you guys, but I love art. You guys don't really know that. Oh, I think you guys do. I post some stuff on Instagram here and there. Yeah, I have a thing for it. My mom does too. And music. I love the piano. And I miss the piano. I want to play the piano so freaking bad. I think the piano is actually my most missed thing, if anything. The piano gives me a way to just kind of release. It's like a massage for your soul, you know? I want to go with that white car right there. Those lights. I feel like he's going to go any moment now. My spidey senses are tingling. Is he going to? Is this going to be an awkward standoff? Yeah, he's going. See? If I would have walked, I would have been. There we go. Now let's go for it. Wow, the weather is so good tonight. It's probably going to rain. Usually when you see it like that, it's a sign from Satan. No, it's a sign. It's going to probably rain. Oh, Oh, yep. I think I'm getting close to some homeless people here. They're not really bad, the homeless people here. It's not like United States where they're like on something. In fact, you very rarely see homeless people on drugs. Here, they're just sleeping, trying to get some rest. And they actually work. They try to sell stuff in the street and stuff. But yeah. You know? It's not like over there. I remember back in the United States, man. In Florida, oh my God, where I live was getting bad. And there would be more and more poverty around that area. But I think it was because of drugs. When the drugs started coming in, you remember how we started having a whole bunch of, I noticed it when we were getting a whole bunch more illegals that were coming in, and they were doing a lot of drug dealing. And then there was like this whole thing that took place where they started taking out these drug activity areas, and all of a sudden the streets became clean again, you know, and a lot of people were deported because of it. And I'm not just saying, it wasn't like deportation from like Mexico or something like that. I'm talking about everywhere. It was like, I think there was Nigerians, there was Colombians, there was Venezuelans. It was all over the place. And they cleaned it up. And it hasn't been as bad as it was anymore, thankfully. You know? Look at that. Oh, someone, thank you so much. Mellow Yellow. Wait a minute. I remember that name. I think you've messaged me before. Hello, Mellow. I remember you. Hello, Franco, at work, watching from North Carolina. Oh, man, North Carolina is so beautiful. Well, don't work too hard. Hopefully today your job is going by easy. You know, now things are starting to settle down for me. These past couple of days have been quite busy. Again, Mello, thank you so much for the super chat. You always give me a super chat. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, so far things are starting to cool off for me. These past couple of days has been so crazy. But I love it. I love it. I like the craziness. It just kind of keeps me going. All right, so I want to tell you guys too, around this area here, there's these people that go on these bikes. And they're always saying, cervezas, cervezas. And they'll come by here real fast. And they'll just try to sell you stuff. So I might get that a couple of times. To me, it weirds me out because you just never know what's the intentions of some people, because they'll run up on you on a bike. And I'm like, oh, that's it. Today's the day. But I already have a game plan. If someone tries to rob me and they have a gun, I'm throwing the phone in the water. I'm not giving them access to my channel. This is my everything. That little lake, you see the lake right over there? That's where it's going. I'm just flinging it. So Long, my favorite musics that I have saved on this phone. Oh, wait, let me talk over the music. That could be copyrighted. There we go. It's not as busy as it is. Usually this whole area is flooded with people just eating out. And they'll have like these little restaurant shops here. Basically right here, they'll sell you some really good food. And the food is awesome. And it's cheap. It's not too expensive. And you can get yourself a nice little hamburger and stuff. And I would probably order something. But because I'm on a diet from hell, I don't know if you noticed it. There we go. Sorry about that. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but my face is starting to thin out. I used to have bigger cheeks and stuff like that. In my older videos, when I was traveling on the car, I gained a lot of weight. But now everything is pretty much toning down a lot. Look at that. Even my shoulders, before they were, I don't know. It was just the traveling stuff that got me. I glitched. No, I accidentally exited out by accident. I was trying to talk to you guys. That's because of I only eat maybe once. Today I've only eaten once a day. And all I ate was a piece of milanesa. For those of you who know, it's like a beautiful, nice little piece of chicken. I think it's about as big as my hand, right? And they put a little bit of tomato sauce on the top, some cheese, and like a little slice of ham. And then I just eat that. Try to drink water. Sometimes I sneak in a Coke or whatever. And that's it. I eat once a day. And then I try to go throughout the whole day. And every time I want to eat something at night because that's when your demons come out to freaking bother you. I just look at this picture of myself that I just look fat. I almost said the F word. I just look fat as, and I just like, yeah, no. And then I look at Michael Jackson without a shirt on. It's like, that's what I want. That pale, beautiful body with that black hair would be cool. I think it would look cool. Maybe people would like watching the videos more. It's like, oh, look, it's someone that actually looks like they do the job. Not like this Columbus running around with a camera talking to himself, truffle shuffle body. Yeah, man, like when I run, I don't want titties jumping in the air. I want a nice firm chest. I look serious. People respect you more. People would see like, oh yeah, that's cool. I could just see somebody looking at my channel just laughing and just being like, what is this? No, don't fat shame me. I have my kinks. But yeah. That's just how it is. That's kind of what but yeah, that's what stops me from eating. And then lately I've just been so tired I don't even think about it. I just knock out. I just wake up with a sore stomach. When do you sleep? That's a very good question. When do I sleep? Well, today I have horrible sleep schedule. If you notice, my skin is very pale, and that's because I literally don't have that much time in the sun unless I'm doing a travel vlog. When I'm doing my travel videos, this channel has given me the opportunity to be out more in the sun, but also takes away from my sleeping time. So I literally sleep about 5 to 6 hours, maybe 7 if I'm lucky. And then I just start going at it, and I usually have to take an energy drink in the morning, which is like the biggest dose of sugar that I get in the mornings. It's just that, and that's just to keep me going, because if not, I will crash out or not look like I want to do it, and I have to look excited. Like with these videos, you see these travel vloggers, right? When you see these travel vloggers, they drink a lot of coffee to keep themselves fully active. You know what I mean? And even at night when I do my other videos for my regular Franco videos, I'm gonna turn the camera forward. I have to literally, what do you call it? Distracted. When I do my videos, I have to drink something to get me going, because if not, I'm gonna look like, I just look like shit. It's like people start to you see it in the comments too. These are the people on the bikes that I was telling you about. You'll see it in the comments too, where people are saying you look like shit. It's like, you look like you just fought a monkey. I'm like, yeah, well, I fought 3. And that's because I don't have my sugar rush for the morning. So without that, I look like shit. I think everybody understands that. And I'm sure everybody has their sugar thing. Marciel Trevor, she says, when are you doing space thing? What space thing? What space thing? I like that song. But yeah, what space thing? Like going to something? I'm actually curious to know. Frank, you're handsome. I am a little bit now, I think. Before I wasn't. I remember I did a video with Pete, and I look like shit. Like, Pete is super skinny, right? Skinny dude, long hair, freaking awesome, right? And then I sat next to him and I did the video. I didn't even think about it. I was like, let's just get these videos done. And I have to go to this place because I have like this whole schedule thing going on and whatnot. By the way, I actually have an event in United States. I don't remember the date and time yet, but it's going to be in Iowa, I think, at a haunted location. I think me and a whole bunch of other people, I got invited to it. They said, hey, come by, Frank. And I feel like it's been a long time since I've done an event. So they invited me to come by to go do it. And they want me to not host, but just to be a part of it or something. And yeah, so anyway, when I saw the video with me and Pete and I started doing the comparison, I was like, holy shit, what the hell have I done to my body? And it was because I was traveling in the truck all the time. Driving, no walking, no nothing. And then I would eat pizza from freaking Love's, which was amazing. And then just energy drinks. And yeah, that was the worst thing I could have done. So traveling here has been a godsend. Hey Frank, what is going on? Jose, I'm gonna call you Joe. What's going on, Joe? That's awesome. Can't wait to see it. Yeah, I can't wait. I will see. I mean, I haven't done usually I get anxiety So we'll see how that works. I usually get social anxiety. I feel like I panic and I want to hurry up and move through it. And the only way I was able to do it with Hell's Bar Dam in Tennessee, the last time I did an event, there was like over 100 people that showed up. I had a drink, and I don't even drink alcohol, but I had to drink alcohol to cool myself off, to feel relaxed. You know what I mean? See what I mean? I'll go on the bikes just like that. I don't want to record it, but see? And they'll sell cervezas. That's the sodas in the back. That's how they do it. Are you in Buenos Aires? Yes, I'm still here, Pam. I'm still here. I love Buenos Aires. Look how beautiful it is. It's a beautiful night, super windy. You can literally fly a kite out here. I love Buenos Aires. And I think you could rent this place out too. That's like a little mansion there. You're amazing. Love you, Franco. Oh, thank you, Robin. I appreciate it, man. I don't think so. I think I have a lot to learn, dude. I have a lot to learn. I suck. As of right now, I'm slow. I'm like a little freaking bird trying to fly. You know, trying to get my wings up in the air and keep her going. Let's cross the street. This is Juano's. Wow, that's a beautiful place. Look at that. Oh, it's a club. Yeah, it's a nice little club. Wow, that's a beautiful freaking property. I feel like I'm in Titusville. There's this spot I know back in Florida. Literally half my life was spent in Florida, right? And there's this spot that I always go to in Florida. It's like on the eastern side of Florida, towards the coastal area, in a place called Titusville. And I love that place. I would go there where the rockets are, where they launch all the, well, it's where NASA is pretty much. And I would go there and I would spend all day in Titusville watching the rockets go up, recording the stars, the moon. This is back before anything. Everything, my whole life was pretty much lived in that one area. I used to sneak into now you can't do it, but where NASA's located is on an island called Merritt Island. And in Merritt Island, I used to drive through there with my lights off, and I would sit on the hinge of my Mustang at the time, and I would just drive the car with my knee, and I would just sit and look at the stars while driving in the middle of it was so cool. That was the most awesome moment of my life. And it was before anything. And so when I'm out here, I feel like I'm next to that coastal area. One day I'll go back. Maybe I'll take you guys there. I know I can't do it at night. And I gotta find a way if I could jerry rig a night vision camera, so that way when I go night vision on a live, you guys can see everything at night, but I have to create a contraption that holds my night vision. I would literally pay someone to make it for me. But I want to do that, so that way you guys are able to see everything. Oh my God, you're live. Love you. Oh, thank you so much, Maria. Yeah, I've been trying to do it live a little bit earlier today, but I've been having one hell of a week. I feel like I just got thrown up in the air and hit with a baseball bat. It's been crazy. Oh my God, you're live. Love you. Thank God for that, Niagara. Where's the Mijas? Where's the Mijas? What does that mean? UFO things and things fall from the sky. You said like space things. Oh, you're talking about like the Area 51. Oh, the space videos. Yes, I'm so sorry. I am like, my head is somewhere else right now. So let me ask you guys. You guys are going to dictate this channel. And I want you guys to be 100% honest. Don't just do it because, you know, you like my videos or whatever. Like, be honest, okay? This is for you. I want you guys to be honest with me. I do travel videos. Would you guys like if I, every once in a while, maybe I could do like a little review about things or weird anomalies that have been going on or whatever? Just to talk about weird things. Sometimes I see weird things out here, but I can't really go to them because they're like in governmental properties. But maybe I could sit down and do like a small video or whatever, kind of doing like a review. Not a review, like reviewing it. Would you guys like that? Cute Alien says no. Sure, but it's also refers to women like saying chica. Oh, we're the chica. Yeah, I thought you said that, mujeres or muchachas or something. I was like, is that what he's saying? I don't want to sound like a... They're everywhere. They're like all over. They're like in the clubs right now. I just passed it. If you forward, like, rewind the video back, there was like a ton of them just out and about doing things. I got to be careful because if anything happens or a piece of cleavage is hanging out, because, you know, I am where I am, and you guys see it, I'm fucked. I'm in trouble because that would be nudity, and then I'm, you know, unintentionally, you know. No chocolate the dog tonight, Franco. Everybody always, I see messages all the time about Chocolate the dog, and that's awesome. But Chocolate the dog is in a completely different country far away from here. That dog is all the way in Peru, inside of the core of one of the most dangerous areas. Oh, and by the way, I can't go back there anymore. Sadly to say, I can never go back to that area where I met the dog. Why? Because my contact that was able to get me into those places has been fired. Not because of what, you know, getting me inside, but because someone did something they weren't supposed to do under her supervision, and they got in trouble, and they ended up getting fired. It was actually all over the news, to be honest, and it was because of a famous streamer. Not me, it was someone else, and they didn't follow the rules, and they got in trouble, big time. And that's that. That's what happened there, you know. Bogus. What does the space... let's see here. Someone just wrote something and it went away. I'm just trying to find it. Alright, fine. I used to live in Palm Bay, Florida, and used to watch almost every space shuttle fly into space backyard. Now you have SpaceX, but it's not the same like the space shuttle. Beautiful. Oh yes, I agree. The space shuttle was much bigger. The fuel that they used was different. The rockets that they used was like it was 2 rockets, but it was super strong, and you could hear the rumble crackling through the air. Boom. And it was it was a show, man. That was the best. And you could feel the ground shake, and when it broke through the atmosphere, you could literally hear the sonic booms. Boom, boom, boom. That was awesome. Those were the cool days, you know? And I know everybody around me was always wondering, is it going to explode? Are they going to make it? Are they? Sounds like we need to rescue Chocolate. Yeah, good luck, man. That place is... The thing is, that place is so freaking dangerous. It was literally one of the worst places I've ever seen. Just through that little area. It was beautiful, though. Those places were beautiful. I liked it. Well, some would say brave, some would say stupid. That was wrong. I would definitely do it again. The place was just beautiful. And the activity and the things that I got there. I remember one time I had an old lady jump out telling me that she was looking for her husband. And I'm like, your husband? What the heck? And then I saw some other person or whatever was like making something inside of a thing with candles or whatever at the cemetery. And bro, I've seen so much weird shit in that place. And I wonder how much stuff have I been missing. By far my favorite. He's gonna start yelling at me now, watch. He's gonna start asking me if I want a cerveza. But yeah, that's pretty much where it's been. There you go. I just wanted you guys to see that. I don't even know what to say. And there's a lot more. I don't know why there's just only one guy. I only see a guy and a lady working tonight. Usually there's a bunch more people. These are new posts too. 911 post. So if you have an emergency, you press the button and the cops show up. Marcial! UFO and things that fall from the sky, that kind of space thing. Yeah, that's that. Sorry, Marcial. I think you've been trying to get that out to me for a minute. Sorry for the wind. Yeah, the wind is super strong. But yeah, that kind of video is what I was thinking, was just kind of reviewing through that. But I think I would only post content like that, from what I'm gathering, is I would post content like that when I'm in a position where I can't make content, you know? Like if I get stuck and maybe like today I was supposed to record but I can't record, that's where I'm probably going to start doing that, because sometimes there's days like that because I can't leave you guys with no content. I have to make sure I'm giving you guys content so that way you guys are updated, see everything that's going on. But you know, if it comes to that, then I was thinking I would share that. Watching you from Connecticut. Wow, I haven't been to Connecticut in a minute. And the days that I went there was the most amazing as days. But it's been a minute since I've been to Connecticut. Wow, years. I remember I went to a tower in Connecticut, and then there was this one time there was this graveyard that was frosted with snow in Connecticut. Connecticut is a beautiful place, but I was in a town that in the center of the town, it was like inside of a pit, and there was like this huge rainstorm that happened, and it flooded, and a lot of people, no, gracias, and a lot of people passed away or whatever, and the whole place was like really haunted. That was amazing. That Connecticut is beautiful. Has a lot of cool stuff over there. More content or else. Let me go forward here. Do a day with Franco video. I think that would be this. And yesterday. No, not yesterday. The video that I'm working on. Well, okay, so I'm sorry. My brain is still waking up, because my brain is like, I've been all over the place. Sorry for the wind. It is super windy today. So the video that I'm working on now, it starts with this. It all starts with this. I'm going to go ahead and show it to you on camera. See this little device here? This is my little headphones for my Samsung thing, right? I put this on. The thing is, I was looking for this little black case, and I strapped it to my book bag here, but I was looking for a black case where I could wrap a piece of leather just like that, so I could always carry this on my book bag and not lose it. So I did a mission, and it was supposed to be a small segment on my videos, and basically what was supposed to happen was that let's go into town, find where I could find this case, and no one sold it. Apparently it doesn't exist. It's like, yeah, we don't have that. And you're going to see it in the video. I was told time and time and time that nobody had it. So I had to buy a case. I ended up finding it by luck, and it wasn't the case. That, what you just saw, isn't even the case. That's for iPhone. So I had to heat it up a little bit, stretch it out, make it fit, super glue the top, and strap a piece of leather to it, just so that way I could carry it on my book bag, and I wouldn't have any issues or whatever. But that's kind of that's kind of where I was at with that. It was more longer than what it was supposed to be. So I have that video coming out, and that would probably be out tomorrow for sure. How do you say that? Miss. Oh wait, what did I just bring up? Kintik? I'm just gonna say Tik. Tick. Love your adventures. Here's a couple of energy drinks for you this. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, you're gonna give me a heart attack. I can only drink one a day. Don't get me into my habit, because I used to drink so much. But thank you. That means the world. I appreciate that. How do you say your name? Miss Kinetic. Am I saying it right, Miss Kinetic? I think. You still in Buenos Aires? I thought you were in Peru. No, I'm not in Peru. I'm in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Yeah, you're probably referring to a video that I posted, and you probably think I'm in Peru. No, that happened in Peru, but I'm in Argentina right now. I'm all over the place. I might be in Peru tomorrow. God only knows, for the way how my life is. Frank, I live in Idaho. when you finally get back to the U.S., you should look up haunted cemeteries here. And watching you, and I finally got a live. Whoop whoop! Yeah, welcome in, dude. I'm surprised. Okay, I was able to do a live today because I almost wasn't even able to. Frank, can we do a C5 contact with the aliens? A C5 contact with the aliens. A C5 contact? I don't even know what that is. I never heard of that. Kinetic. Yes, Miss Kinetic. Yeah, did I say it right? Kinetic? Miss Kinetic? Hey, Franco, Mary Johnson. Hello, Mary. How are you? How have you been? Pray for Sri Lanka. I don't even know what's going on with Sri Lanka. Sometimes it's Sri Lanka, and the next thing it's Israel, and the other one is something I don't even. There's so much things going on. It's hard to pay attention to everything all at once. That was an awesome movie, by the way. It's called Everything All at Once. It's a great movie. Love to go with you on an adventure from Albuquerque, New Mexico. You say that, and then when you're doing it, you're like, Frank, you're nuts. It's like, yeah, well, we're going in there. We got to go inside that little tiny tunnel, travel deep inside with 2 flashlights, you know, and then just keep going in there and be there the whole night. It's fun. I make it look fun, but it's very challenging. It's with everything that goes on. Love to go with you on your adventures from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Oh, I just read that. I'm sorry. Visit Mexico. Gracias. They're trying to sell me so much cervezas. I'm going to be going home loaded with Coke. There are some places, yes, I'm in. There are some places, yes, I'm in Canadiguaya. I am trying so hard. Please do not judge me. I'm about to get offered more cervezas. No, gracias. Hey, Frankoholics. Oh, I haven't used that name in a minute. See, I told you, they're out. I think they were just more up north from this little area. I missed what happened to your vehicle. Oh yeah, well I went to do a vehicle, and my smart ass decided, hey, let's walk to the cemetery so that way nobody knows I'm driving in on a car, and I can sneak in on whoever's inside the graveyard if there is people on the inside of the graveyard. So I went in on foot, and I left my car all the way back, and then my car ended up getting towed, and I thought it was stolen because I'm like, oh shit. And I wasn't even anywhere near the hometown. This is like base right here, Argentina, Buenos Aires. I wasn't in Buenos Aires. I was in way hours away from this area where this one creepy graveyard is. And then I had to go get my car. And then the train stopped, so I was waiting there it was a rough night. Then I had to sleep on a bench. I was homeless for a couple of hours, which now I can say I was homeless. You know, I never said that before. It was an experience. I got it. I was like, And then it's weird because I used to always be afraid of being homeless, but you know, it's scarier the thought than it is in reality. Once you just what else can you do? You have to wait, and you get ready and you get comfortable, but you have to abandon all your things, and you have to get comfortable with not owning anything, because I would not be able to be homeless with stuff. Just a book bag. I don't even know why I'm bringing this up, but that's just a thought. Being towed was better than being stolen. Yes, it was. I had my camera book bag in the car, and I had everything. I mean, I usually don't like to share this information, but I'll tell you guys, I literally had about almost $8,000 worth of equipment in that book bag, between my cameras, my lighting, my lenses. I have more than one camera, so my night vision camera, my thermal camera, I think I have the K2 in there too as well. I also have a radio, my emergency thing. I have like this Garmin thing that I keep just in case my watch fails me. Well, I have a Garmin thing that would always pinpoint my location in case I get stranded somewhere, which is expensive. Emergency cash I keep in that book bag in case my wallet gets stolen, so I have cash in my book bag. I'm just ready, I'm just ready, because usually with my life, things that are most unexpected tends to happen, and yeah, so I wouldn't say $8,000. I think I overshot it. I would say I have like about, I would say about a good solid 4,000 worth of things in that book bag. And that's not even calling for the things that I have back at home. Um, but yeah, you're like, these people are just roaming around in bikes. They just keep roaming around and then they just look at me. Did you want a cerveza now? How about now? Okay, well, let me know if you want a Coke. I'll give you another Coke. Look, I still have Cokes. Did I mention there's Coke? Yeah, so look at that building. It looks like the Wayne Tower from Batman. This place is so beautiful. I love this place. Thankfully, the allergies are settling down. I said that as soon as I started feeling some allergies, but the allergies settled down. Agua fria, yeah, that's how it is. Especially, I think they did that in Peru when you're in a hot place. Agua fria, and I used to buy it all the time. Cerveza time for Frank. Let me see. Hello, Frank. I'm Nico from Albuquerque. Would you ever consider strapping a camera to your back to catch footage? I get asked this question so many times. It's a good question. And I'm going to tell you why I say no. And this is why I say no. Okay, so when I'm recording, I have, if it's nighttime you're referring to, definitely not. Because you're not going to see anything. And the reason why I say you won't see anything is because it's black. It's dark. Everywhere I'm at is in the middle of the night, and cameras suck at night. Unless you have one hell of a lens or a low light camera, which I do not have. Yeah, they suck for nighttime, so I couldn't strap a camera to my back. And if I did, you wouldn't see anything. I would have to have a flashlight behind my back, and it's just gonna look ridiculous. I already have so much stuff on me as it is when I'm recording that I'm holding my things so they don't drop. You see these clips here on my body? I have a strap here. I have another strap in here that I kind of have hidden. I have another hook here. I have another hook somewhere in here. This is a magnet to hold another camera. I took one of my old jeans that ripped, right? And I sewed in a magnet in there so it'll hold my magnet. And let me see. And I think I have this hook right over here. This is another one. And then I also have this. This is my other hook. See? This is for my gloves. I always have that. I usually have it on my book bag, but now I have it on my pants. But that's just to hold all the cameras that I have all over my body. And now for me to strap one to my back and to put a flat, get out. No, it's too much. It's not going to make my life any easier. It's going to be more complicated. Travel King 20. Welcome, brother. Have you ever got robbed for your phone in Argentina? No, but I almost did in Chile. So one day I was in Chile, right? And I'm walking and I'm trying to film the most ghettoest, dangerous streets of Chile, right? And I was doing a successful job. I had a little hidden camera on me, and I thought, well, let me not carry nothing so I don't get robbed, which is stupid. This is before I carry knives on me, I'm starting to feel allergies now that I said about allergies right in the back of my throat. So, anywho, I go out there, and then there's this guy with the book bag. I made a video. I posted on the channel. It's in the archive somewhere. It's like a red thumbnail where the guy says, if you see this guy, call the cops or beware of this guy or this guy's dangerous, something like that. I put him on blast. He didn't know I was recording him, pulled a knife on me, and wanted to stab me, and he wanted me to follow him to like a corner so he could rob me. And I was able to turn around. I backed up and I ran away. And the thing is, I wasn't alone. There was thousands of people there, and this guy just did it in broad daylight like it was nothing. And he was the one guy that you wouldn't expect to be a robber. He looked like he was going to church or he came back from a job interview. So these people, they're not stupid. You know what I mean? They know how to adapt to their environment and to blend in. He carried a book bag, and in the book bag he had his clothes and stuff. Get this. After that video came out and I posted it, video did very good. But after I posted it, they did an internal investigation into the location where the cops ended up finding him working with another woman where he would work in tandem with two, right? And he would go with the lady and she'll be his backup, and the lady would distract the other person. He would go in and steal headphones. He punched women in the face, took their iPods or took their iPods, what am I saying, their phones, took their headphones from their ears or whatever, and he would run to a corner, change his shirt, go back and do it again. It was a business. And that whole place ended up being a huge zone where there was thefts that would happen there. There was robberies, and it was a huge criminal organization that was going on there. There was a guy named Capo or something, or Blanto or whatever, and he was like the kingpin, and he had his little shop there in the side, and everybody that would steal stuff would give it to him, and then later they'll disperse cash and stuff and try to. It was a freaking hellhole that I was inside of, and I almost got stabbed there. And I posted a whole bunch of videos on it or whatever. Maybe one day I'll like re-upload it so you guys could see it, because it's probably buried in there. But yeah, El Tapo. Or I almost said El Chapo, I'm not gonna lie. I thought about it. The mole. You talking about my? Oh, the mole? I don't know. I thought you were talking about my little birthmark on my face. I call it the Robert De Niro. Talking to me, huh? You talking to me? Fuck you. You know how it is, Robert. I love Robert De Niro. I did like Robert De Niro until recently. Came out with some weird stuff lately, but that's a different story. Franco Funko. Say hello to Allie and the Viking. Hello, Allie and the Viking. Wait, is there an Allie and the Viking here for real? It sounds super sexual. I love it. Say hello to Allie and the Viking. Oh, so you wrote it twice. Franco the Spanish MacGyver. Don't say that. That's actually Claudio's the MacGyver. Claudio's obsessed with MacGyver. Yeah. He's super obsessed with MacGyver. He's the one who made me buy a Victorinox. This little device I have here in my book bag. And I use it all the time to fix my stuff. Let me see if I can pull it out. It's in there. I'm touching it. It's definitely in there somewhere. Hold on. I'm getting it. Almost out of there. Don't drop anything. There she is. This thing right here. This little thing is called the Victorinox Champ. If you're ever traveling, take this with you. You will thank me later, okay? I actually use Leatherman, but this is what I use because sometimes it has things that I use to fix things that are very small, like my penis. No, I'm just kidding. I use this for, see, right over here. That's what I use if I'm trying to go use the bathroom. No, I'm just kidding. But no, I use this a lot to fix things here and there. And it's a Swiss Army knife. Yep, it has like a T11. It's got like this little ratchet set. If I could pull it out, it's hard to do it when I'm on the phone. There you go. See? It's got this cool little ratchet set. I'll put it right up here. And yeah, it's got everything. This thing has got, yeah, just don't take it through the TSA. I 100% agree with you. No, this goes in a special pack in my luggage. And everything's GPS tracked. In fact, even this book bag is GPS tracked. And on top of that, the book bag that was in my car yesterday, that got towed, was also GPS tracked. So with that book bag, I could have found my car. You're probably going to think I'm stupid because I didn't think about this last night. I was tired. I just realized the car was GPS. Wherever that book bag is in, I have a GPS tracking location consistently. I went and I just invested like money on like 7 trackers and I put it on all my most important things. I have the same knife. You can see my knife. I would show you guys the knife, but these people do not stop driving around looking at me. No, gracias. See? All right. So here, I'll take off the pack so that way you guys can see it. This is my survival pack, okay? I love showing this thing off to you guys because I'm actually going to put a NASA emblem right here to cover up the stitching. I did some work in here. I even stitched the GPS tracker into the woving of the book bag. So no matter where they take out, I still have a tracker hidden inside this thing. I don't even know where it is. Actually, I think I do know where it is. Nah, whatever. This is my pepper spray. See? Don't go with the Chinese copies of pepper spray. If you go with the Chinese copy of pepper spray, you're gonna just get like duck sauce in their eyes. Trust me. Get American made. You never fail with American made. This is my knife. I actually sewed my knife into my book bag. So I'm gonna lift up this little leather sheath here that I made for it. I love this book bag because I put so much time into making it. Everything you buy, always modify it. Modify it to your needs, okay? Trust me, it's good like that. I open it up, and if you see here, I tied this up so that way it doesn't hang down here. I also have electrical tape so I can fix camera equipment whenever I'm out. I put a little leather strap on that. And then in here, I tied in my whole, I think this is called a strong arm. It's not a Garmin. Gerber strong arm. There we go. It's a Gerber strong arm knife. And this knife is made with a certain steel that you could literally pry open doors. This thing does not break for anything. I could literally shove this into the thing and break this. This thing, you can put it in rocks. It's going to take a lot to break this knife. The steel is very good, and I usually have it. I thought about Peru because there's a lot of earthquakes, and I'm like, if I ever get covered in rubble, I'm hoping I die. But if I don't die, I want to have this knife. You know what I mean? And yeah, I sewed it into the book bag. Yeah, I sewed it. I'm sorry, I was reading the comments. And then I have this. I love this, but it was a little bit overpriced. These little things here, they may look like decorations, but they're not. They are actually... well, here, let me bring up my brightness. There we go. I'll light it up here. I love this watch because this watch has like a little flashlight. See? Little flashlight in the front. And then I could turn it off. I usually use it when I'm doing my videos, but if you see it now, this will stay lit for a long time. So if you're in a really dark area, this thing does not turn off, and you can see it from very, very far away. And I love that. And then what else? I think I showed you guys my fan before. When it gets too hot, I have my little fan. I have a built-in battery inside the book bag that I put in there. I actually got this as well into the book bag. And this is what clips onto my camera so I could hoist my camera onto my body and have free hands in case, I have to let go of my camera and stuff. I think because there's so many allergies lately, I have this pocket here full of, I have this little energy bar in case I need some energy. Of course, this, I'm trying to find a case for this. You'll see that in the last video. I was looking for a case. And then I have my nasal spray for my nose. And in case my eyes get dry, I have my itchy relief. And then I have this pen, right? I'll put this over here. This pen right here. You open it. This is a knife sharpener here. And then this part here is a nice little stone that you could use to also sharpen your knives and stuff. I have a better one at home, but this is when I'm out and about and if I need something quick. So I have that. Let me put this over here. Close this up. See what you guys are writing there. NASA logo. Yeah, well, I'm actually going to put another NASA logo here. It's going to be a nice red one. Now, I don't know what it is, but I've been playing this game called Arc Raiders, and I love this game. Have you guys ever heard of Arc Raiders? It's a beautiful game. It's fun. And it's a lot of the cosmetics in there is kind of space related. And I have a thing with astronauts. I don't know why. I just have a thing about astronauts. I like, the idea of being a lone astronaut floating in space. I feel like I could relate to it somehow. Maybe it's like a psychological trip or something. Oh, and over here, I have actually something really cool here I want you guys to see. I have like this little pocket here. I actually put this on. I made this for this little thing here. And if you open it here, something that I think everyone should carry. All right. If you could figure out what it is in my hand, I will give you $10,000. No, I'm just kidding. If you could figure it out, what is in my hand? If I showed it to you before and you paid attention, you're allowed to say it. Ground control to Major Frank. I like that song too. This is ground control. Nope, not a Jax. Oh my God. Nel Nassar, your comment was removed, but you're an animal. I just read what you said. Definitely not. There'll be no use for that. That's not what I don't have. Yeah. It would be amazing, but no, definitely not. It's compass. Nope, not a compass. I didn't remove it, but I saw what you did, and I'm not gonna lie. I don't blame you for saying that because I would probably said that on somebody else's live. Sometimes yeah, that's funny. Ziggy Stardust, no, it's not. Lube, no, it's not lube either. Jesus Christ. All right, this conversation is just going to get wild. All right, I'm going to show you a piece of it, okay? If this phone just stays clear. There we go. Here it goes right over there. You see that? A toothpick, no. There you go. Come on, guys. Somebody's got to figure it out. A GPS? No. It's brass. Whistle! There you go. You're right. Jameson. A whistle. You don't know how important having a whistle is. I actually had this tied up with leather and stuff, but I used the leather for something else. But this will work forever, longer than your voice if you ever had to scream. So I got myself a good little whistle. And yeah, or if you're in danger, use the whistle. It just works. A whistle is really good. It's important. I never really had to use it, but it's good, especially when you don't have a weapon on you. A whistle's good. Or if you're lost, a whistle's good. Like, it's just good to get the attention of others when you're lost or some shit, you know? What else do I have in here? My book bag of secrets. Let me see. Oh, that's my old cell phone case. I bought a new cell phone case. My other one was horrible. See? I used to travel with this. It's a compass one. But it started falling apart. And I've been using it since forever. So today not today, but the other day I just went to go buy one. And then I got myself a different cell phone case, which is good. All right. No, gracias. Let's see what else. This is something I was using for my camera. I'm trying to get the Ace Pro 2. But again, I'm in Argentina, so everything sucks ordering electronics. So I have to wear this big sock around it to cover from the wind noise because there's so much wind. And this is the sock that I never use. Now I found an easier method where I could do it. He's just driving around the bicycle staring at me, smiling. He's like, let me know when you want a cerveza. I'll give it to you. No, I'm good. How about now, cerveza? There we go. And that's my travel pack. As I'm traversing, I might have disconnected you guys again. But this is my travel pack. This is my religion. Without this, I cannot live. I cannot work. I need my pack. Put everything you have in a pack. If you use it every day, if it's a tool for something, put it in a kit because you'll lose it. Kit everything and modify everything. So that way, if you modified it, you know everything you need and you have everything you need. Just makes life worth living. There we go. What do you guys think? Have I lost my mind? Do I need a girlfriend? What's up? Tell me. Don't be shy. No worries. Say hi. Prayers to Sri Lanka affected in the cyclone and floods and landslides. People are in sadness. I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Franco, you need a water filtration unit in your survival pack in case. Oh, that the thing you suck on. that you go like this, and you can suck through like a filter, so that way you don't you know, you have continuous water, you know, until the filter is completely worn out and you can't suck. I'm gonna stop saying suck, but yeah, I'm sure you guys get the picture. I have one, but I don't use it. I don't think it's gonna get that bad. I usually just carry bottles of water. At least 2 bottles of water I carry with me for whatever. You know what I mean? Excellent travel pack. This is just like my EDC. This is what I carry on me. If I was in the United States, you best believe I would have a gun, because you would need it in a place where everybody's carrying. You need to buy. Waze, bro, I love you, dude. That was a good one. Waze says you need to buy a cerveza. Like, you need to buy a cerveza. They really want one. Look, if I buy one, they don't even have credit card. I don't have cash on me. I only have my plastic card. But if I buy one, she tells them, "Mira, he bought from me," and they're like, "Oh!" Then they all start coming over trying to sell me cervezas and stuff. But that was a good little. That was a quick one. Not at all. Your backpack is sick, man. Thank you. I appreciate it. This is literally, I love this thing. It's my pack, man. It's my pack. If I die, whoever grabs it's gonna love it, because I love this thing. Hi from Australia. Hello, Australia. What is your name? Tori. Hi, Tori. Welcome in. Water straws that filter. Yes, the water straws. That's the filtration thing I was talking about. Reds and Corona. Marlabo Reds and Corona. Love the vids. Oh, that's funny. Your picture of the New Orleans, I think it's the New Orleans little thing, is the same one that I have on this thing. Right in there. See it? It's on there, I promise. Love the vids. This is from Saints Reloaded. I went to my parents' grave and there was no wind, and then I asked the pine wheel to move and it did. I knew they were there with me. I think that's happened to me too and before. It's like, if there's someone here, can you give me a message or whatever? And a lot of it happens off camera. But it's good to know that, because, you know, it's good to just, you know, when you find out. So I think I had a moment like that with my grandmother, now that I'm thinking about it. I miss my grandmother. She was like my mom. Hell no, cuz. I don't know what hell no for what. Let me know. We all have lost our minds. Yes, and in no way we want them back. Our minds keep you stuck in an illusion, man. You need to lose your mind. You need to be free, open like a flower, ready to be pollinated. I don't know. I don't even know. But yeah, I've lost my freaking mind a long time ago. Let's get closer to a place. How long have I been on? I'm just curious. What? I've been live for 2 hours? I've almost been live for 3 hours. Holy shit. There's no way I was live for 2 hours. Didn't I start at 12 or 1? Oh, that was 2 hours. Well, shit. Let's head back. Let's see if I could get back to my house from here. I don't know. It was that far away. I mean, that long. I thought it was on for like an hour. Frank, you need your air horn. I'd rather have a whistle, because an air horn, you run out of air. A whistle, you just blow into it. You know? Guy looks like he's picking up a working girl. See? Come on, phone. It's like, hey, $16. I'm all yours. I have experience. No, he's not. I think that's probably a friend of his. I might be overlooking it. But it does look like he's picking up a girl. Let's go back this way. Wow, such a beautiful night. See, if I had a car, I would be driving for hours, just exploring and looking at places. I think I did that a lot in Peru. I would rent a car and go into the sand mountains to find ruins and stuff. And I think I did this before I had the vlog channel, but man, had I recorded that, there was so much stuff you guys would have seen. You guys would have absolutely loved it. Let's go this way. This way would be good. It was 10 p.m. here. Oh man, not for me. It's about to be 3. Someone asked me, what time is it? Yeah, the time right now is 2:20 in the morning. Do you believe in those creepy crawlers? Like spiders, if I believe in spiders? Yeah, I think I believe in or cockroaches. What do you mean creepy crawlers? Franco, now that you've had time to think, what was the feeling like after you knocked out that cask? Oh yeah. Yeah, don't touch things, man. I think I have a bad case of touching random stuff. And when I was with the casket, right, what did I do? Well, it was weird because it wasn't even anything serious. I just tapped on it. And I was just tapping on it to see if it was like a certain type of wood or how thick the wood was. Because that's how you could tell. Like if I touch this, is it fiberglass or is it steel? You know, that I was just one of those type of things. But when I touched it, I just felt it wasn't like something you feel physically. It was something that you felt internally. Like I just felt like I was scared or I was in trouble. You know, like an impending doom is what it felt like an impending feeling of doom. Now it could have just all been in my head, but it's weird because it was a weird it's a weird feeling I felt, and that's not something I want to feel again. So I'm probably not going to touch something again, like a casket or something. That was it. I didn't even mean anything by it, but I left the room because I just felt it was bothering me, and it lingered for a little bit. It kind of took me out of my. Usually when I do these lives, I want to be in a certain vibe where I'm kind of like dot 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 dot. You know what I mean? And I usually cool my vibe when I finish doing my live, so that way, you know, I'm not always upbeat. You know, I get calm. I'm more relaxed. But for you guys, I want to give you guys as much information as possible because this is the time to do it. You know. So yeah. That one threw me off my rhythm badly, way off. And then I was just like, wait, I got to come back to my normal sense. And thankfully I was able to do so. But that was crazy. I like the little red button that says, do not push. And the little red button, so you just have to push the little red button. Yeah, I like to touch stuff. The thing is, I'm very curious. But I'm not bi-curious. No, I'm just kidding. I'm very curious. Very curious. And I like to just look into shit, you know? And I like to just get into it. Like Area 51. Do not cross the gate. So I get as close as I can before I cross the gate. Like, is this fine? How about this? I still have not crossed the gate just yet. Should I go one step further, you know? And that's kind of how I roll. My God, Argentina is so freaking beautiful. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is. I feel like I'm walking in a movie. If I took out the sounds and I just changed the ambience, I could have a whole different feeling for this whole little segment right here. You shall not pass. The accent. Did I do an accent? Oh, I probably did an accent. I have these things where sometimes with my energy, like if I'm hyper, or feeling adventurous, or if I did something naughty, I would change my accent. But it happens subconsciously, so I don't really know when I do it anymore. And I've always did it since I was a kid, and that's just how it's always been. I'll just have. You should have seen how I am when I try to be romantic. One time I was on a date, and I had a moment, and my accent changed, and then it just kind of killed the moment because she was just like, "What's wrong with your voice?" And I was like, "What do you mean, what's wrong with my voice?" I didn't even know what the hell I was saying. I did something. My voice changed. It was just stupid. And now, yeah, she's gone. She left. She's like, "No, hell no. You've got mental illness. If you don't know what you're doing with your voice, you're sick." And so, yeah, that's how that happened. I don't blame her. If I'm talking to a chick and then her voice starts changing, it's like, "Oh, I love you too, Frank. You're so beautiful. I never thought I'd meet such an adventurous, strong, big, bald, willing man like yourself." And then she starts changing her accent. "But baby, I tell you right now, I'm finna whoop that ass, and you gonna learn today. You gonna learn today." You know, I would walk out too. It's like, wait a minute, who am I dating? You said you were Latina. She says, "Fool, I am Latina. That's my name." it's a, you know, it's a whole different type of story. But my life is filled with little bumbles and little weird stories like that, you know. Just, I remember one time I got pulled over by the cops at the graveyard because I was there for so long. You remember, I love graveyards, so I'll chill in them and just relax, and I'll just zone out, drink something, and just chill. Of course, nothing alcoholic. So I'll sit there, and the cops show up, and the cops just randomly show up and knock on my window. Roll down your window. And I'll hold down the window. Window goes down. Son, what are you doing? It's like 1 a.m. You're in a graveyard. What the hell are you doing? And I'm like, just talking to Jesus. You know? I didn't know what the fuck to say. So I said I was talking to Jesus. And the cop looked at me and said, you're a smart ass. Get the hell out of the car. You been smoking? You got drugs? Are you legal? And I was just doing the whole background check, and then I'll just go back to it the next day because I just love cemeteries. Somebody took too many cervezas. But yeah, see, I did it again. I don't know when I do the stupid accents. It's just like when I think of anyone, or if I do a female or a guy or whatever, it's just weird. It's subliminal. It happens completely. I didn't even know I just did the cop accent. But yeah, that was it. I've been pulled over I've been stopped by many cops in graveyards, more than anything. They know me by now, and sometimes they think I'm weird, but I don't give a shit. I like cemeteries. Get over it. You know, some guys are into more weirder shit. Are you really gonna go after a guy that just likes to be in a place where everyone is dying to go there? You know, that was a bad joke. Everybody dying to go there. I don't know if you caught it, but yeah, I love it. It's chill. It's not too much stuff. Nobody bothers you. It's peaceful. You have your privacy at times until they catch you. People think I go there for the dead, and it's like, it's not for the dead. It's just not a lot of people go there, you know. I'm not gonna lie, that yellow building threw me off. I thought it was a super chat, so I saw my whole screen turning yellow, and I was trying to read it, and I'm like, oh, I'm so stupid. I do the accent thing too when I go to tangents. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like when I get pissed off, me and my dad, we automatically switch to an Italian accent. And I remember one time I got pissed off, and I was arguing. I don't know why I was arguing. It was a long time ago. But my voice would change into an Italian, and I'm like, I'm not even Italian. I think I might be a little bit, but I don't have an Italian like accent at all. Tell me I did not step on. Oh my God, I did. Oh, that is disgusting. I just stepped on dog shit. Not just any type of dog shit. See that on there? That just came off my shoe. Oh. Yo, no wonder I felt like Frankenstein walking with a lump. Oh man, this is a bad one. This one sticks to my foot like, and then this guy puts music like I'm freaking dancing. Hold on. Oh, that is gross. Shit, in the literal sense. Hold on, let me figure out how to do this. I need something with a sharp edge. Let's try this rock. There we go. Get all that stuff over there. Get it, boy. Yeah, daddy. Come on. Get off. Yo, that was the most... It wasn't like a normal shit either. I always step on the shit that's fully loaded with all the carbohydrates and protein. Like, this dog was healthy. I could feel it in my foot. I could even tell what kind of freaking breed it was. It was a German Shepherd mixed with a Pomeranian. God, that was gross. I think I rubbed my foot so bad I might have taken... I still have shit on my foot. Damn it. Yeah, traveling would be nice, they said. I'm just kidding. It is nice. I'm not taking this to the house. Yo, this thing is sticking to my foot like gum on the behind your teeth when it's stuck to like the roof of your mouth and you try to like lick it off. You ever had that happen where you're like eating food and it gets stuck to the top, like right up there in the top of your mouth, and you're just like and you're just trying to take it off and it's like not coming out because it's like pancaked up there? That's how it is to the bottom of my shoe. Jesus Christ. This wasn't even a dog, it was a freaking demon. Like I could tell when I step. Grass. I could tell when I step. Oh shit, I stepped in another one. You've got to be kidding me. I'm just going home. It'll come off when it wants to come off. Oh, I'm leaving a trail too. Some lucky guy's gonna follow me home tonight. Yo, I'm like rubbing all the freaking rubber off my foot. I'm gonna see my toe coming out. I can't believe I stepped in another one. All right, let's go. Yo, I just stepped in a minefield of shit. Not even kidding. Sorry, I didn't look at the comments for a second there. That was like a mukbang. If I was starting a channel, just like, hey guys, today we're gonna see how many different types of breeds of animals, shits, we're gonna step into today. All right, I'm out of breath. I mean, I think I grew an extra leg muscle stomping it on the ground like that. I can smell through the screen. Shout out to Nala. Hi Nala, shout out to you. Thank you, by the way, for the super chat. That was disgusting. Stupid dog. Can I go? Yeah. You gotta say it like that. You stupid dog. No. Stupid dog. People are gonna think I'm crazy. Shut up, you stupid dog. You're gonna say that. You're gonna be in your house and you're gonna randomly just say that. Just sit there, look at the screen and just say, stupid. You stupid dog. Don't look at your dog and do it if you have one. But it's kind of hard not to do it. Just stupid. You gotta say it like that with the accent. Stupid. Alright, I'm done. Ever step on slug barefoot? Ever step on a slug barefoot? I know I didn't step on anything barefoot, thank God. Oh my God, I love this. It feels so nice. I sound so gay. It feels so super outside. Oh my God. Or it's like that, it's like, I'm not making fun of like people here. I'm just doing accents, okay? But it's a typical gay guy voice when he has a cat and he names the cat a certain name. Mr. Pickles, get your foot out of the litter box. You know better. But that's like the typical cat name for a gay guy's cat will be Mr. Pickles. Mr. Pickles, out of there, you shit. You know what I mean? It'll just match. I don't know. This is, I always see it like that. He's like, that guy's definitely has to have a Mr. Pickles in his house, just dying to like escape. Because the cat's always trying to get away. He doesn't want to see what goes on at night. So the cat's like, I gotta get out of here. It's like, Mr. Pickles, stop clawing at the door, you bitch. Get back here. You're gonna sit and watch. Come here, Jonathan. And you know what I mean? It just gets awkward from there on. I am tired. I think I'm gonna take a shower. My brain is like exhausted. My foot hurts from all the fucking rubbing I had to do to take off the shit. The stupid dog shit. Yo, am I like the only one out here? Look at this. Empty. Empty. I've been stranded alone. It's been day Z. Everyone's been evacuated. I'm all alone, cold and afraid. It's day 62. I'm still looking for a mate. None is evident. But I did find this beautiful creepy statue that sits lonesome There will be a YouTuber out there that says that. The whole city of Argentina has been abandoned, and I find myself lost and afraid. As you can see, Mr. Beast was once a thing, and this show is awesome. All hail Mr. Beast. He's a YouTube god. One of the big ones. Yo, this place is legitimately kind of empty. And I low-key like it. This is cool. It's like New York, but without people. Time to mate. Yep. Just you and me and a tissue and a dirty magazine. That's a typical love life for me. It was like back in the 90s, because it's a dirty magazine. I don't know if people do that anymore. It's like, Frank, you definitely are stacking with a ton of magazines. Yeah, don't watch that. I like Dragon Ball Z. And I just randomly picked Dragon Ball Z. It's not like I'm into anime or anything. I'm not. I promise. I'm not. Mr. Beast sounds kind of from the devil. You think so? I heard a lot of things about Mr. Beast. Hey, the guy knows how to narrow his business down, which is good. Hand in the paper. Hand in the paper with the paper towel. Just like me. What is this? Oh, imagine seeing that in a graveyard. That is cool. Look at the ass on that. Would you look at that? That's cool. Oh, that's what it is. I was trying to figure out what that was. I thought that was like some sort of abstract art, and it's a guy in a ball. Argentina has a lot of art stuff, by the way. Like a lot of art. What else is here? Is it just that? Sorry, anyways. I wish you could have a pet dog and stay with you at all times at your health to accompany. Oh man, you know, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I did too. I wish I did too. It's just, it gets expensive. Traveling with an animal, that gets really expensive. But I wish I could. I think something would be awesome. I try to tell my friends to come out and visit, but I barely have any friends now because I've been gone for so long, you know? I used to have a circle of friends back in Florida, and then everyone got pregnant and married, and then that was the end of that. So much for hanging out. I mean, that's kind of how life is. Everybody just kind of disappears, you know? You just gotta get used to it. At first it bothered me, but now I'm more used to it than I ever was before, you know? What up? Get that from us. And so, yeah, that's about it. The most conversation I have with people is like the Airbnbs. Say, hi, I'm Frank. How are you? Good, good. So how long will be your stay? And that's it. But maybe one day one of my friends come out to visit. Like one of my friends from Florida. You know? I don't even know who's still around in Florida. I think maybe Christian. If you guys remember Christian. He was a cool dude. You need I need a bearded dragon. Bunny, they are just leaving life. They're just living life. Leaving life. Hyro got pregnant. He got big. Last I seen him, he was getting bigger. But yeah, Hyro's not even in Florida anymore. He went to a different state. He's way up north now. Like super up north. But good for him. He did good. He sold his house and he wanted to go do something else, and ciao, he was gone. That's where it is. How many steps are you on, bro? How many steps? Bro, this is nothing. I do steps like this for breakfast. Right now I'm at 7,000 steps. Usually I typically hit on a full day, because remember, today I woke up in the midday because I didn't get any sleep. But on a good day where I'm fully ready to fucking do steps. Sorry, I said the F word, I didn't mean to. But I would hit about 15 to 16,000 steps per day. And remember, I used to work at transport, so I always walk fast by nature. Like transportation for the hospital, carrying patients. They always have you on a beeper system. It sucked. I hated it. But yeah, like about 15, 16,000 steps. So my legs are like, you know what I mean? I'm always doing the cardio stuff. I actually like this part of town. I'm not going to lie. I might re-rent my location again. If I could walk, I'm super happy with that. Let's go towards the road. Just to walk without interruption. And look how beautiful it is on the outside here. Hell yeah. Here. How dare you with the cursing? Well, the thing is, sometimes I curse unintentionally. I want to stop, like when I want to be able to do my videos without cursing, because I'm trying to stop, because I think I would make more reviews if I could somehow get that out of the video. Plus, cutting it from the video, it just takes so much effort because there's just so much to cut, you know? Wait a second. So I have to find out where exactly in my part. I think I gotta go this way because my place is that way, if I'm correct. I don't know what this guy's yelling about. I think he's getting touched by the other dude. But good for you. Good for you. No profanity is good. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. I just usually it's hard to not curse when you're scared or when you're panicking. Your blood pressure's up because you don't know what the hell's going on. And the first thing you want to say is the F word. That's the word, you know? I just received a picture of what? Hold on, let me see here. Oh, let me. Oh, okay. It was one of my friends sent me a picture of a skull. He likes to do 3D prints, and so he 3D prints a lot of random stuff. It's an old friend of mine. Making it back, I just want to make sure I live here. Okay, cool. So that's all right. I know exactly where I am now. I just have to keep going straight, and that'll do it. I think I'm gonna. Let me just take a rest here for a second. I'm almost out of breath. I can't even talk right. Whew. That is a lot of steps for today. What is it? That means tomorrow, because it resets at 12. So I'm gonna have 7,581 steps. Well, I'm probably gonna have more because I'm still far from the house. But death whistle. Do you pray before you go to sleep? Yes, I do. Cussing is a hard habit to break. I'm not gonna lie. Since I've been doing these, since I've been traveling, I learned a lot about myself being alone than I ever have. You know, and I think when you love the person you are, you're never really alone. I don't really feel lonely. I feel like I know what I'm doing, and I love it. It's just 'cause it's a whole different nature way of thinking when you're doing this. I'm sorry if you. I'm still seeing pieces of shit coming off my shoe. Oh god. It's like I'm leaving that dog. I'm telling you, man. I hope that dog does not get a treat tonight, because I could practically write my name on the floor. F-R-A. Stop that A. I ran out of juice. No worries, Frank. You're good, Frank. It's way better watching for an hour and a half and 30 minutes. Good work. Thank you. I hope you guys like it. You guys get to, well, like I said, you might see me. Well, it's a travel channel, so I keep thinking it's Franco TV. Franco Travels, I don't mind you guys seeing me like this. Franco TV, I feel like there's a persona I need to have, you know? I'm too silly. Sometimes I get too funny, and it's supposed to be scary, and it defeats the purpose. But when it's an hour and 30 minutes, I have to leave the footage in. So I told everyone, listen, you guys wanted the long version. I like it too. I feel like it could be more myself, and there's less editing now because I just leave it in there, you know? And so, yeah. Scotch accent came out. Did I? I didn't hear it. I didn't hear the Scotch accent. I think I have a disability. Does that make me handicapped in some sort of way because I have like a mental thing where I just, like multiple personalities, or schizo, but like less violent version of schizo? Or it's not, I don't think it's schizo because that would be like a schizophrenic. I don't know what it would be. How young are you, Frank? Well, I would like to say I'm young. I think I'm 35 years old. 35. That one I heard. See? That one slipped up. I don't even know what accent that is. 35. My dear friend. About 35 years old. Yeah, that's... What kind of accent is that? 35. You guys let me know. I just do it. Schizo Franco. It works. I like it. Schizo Franco. I like... To me, I don't really see it as a disability. I think it just adds to the personality. You guys ever seen Blade Runner? Like the old school Blade Runner? When he's in the rain? I think I told you guys this last time, but every time I'm in the shower, I switch to the protagonist from Blade Runner. And when the water's hitting my face, I'm looking down, and I'm like, I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire. I've seen sea beams glitter in the dark at the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in the rain. But I'll say that while in the shower, and that's from the movie. And for a brief split second, for a very small fraction of a second, I feel like I was there, like I was the actor doing it. I wasn't even an actor. I was just living that moment, and it's just me naked in the shower, fully vulnerable to the world. But for that moment, I was someone else. What the hell is that? But yeah, I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Yep, that's such an awesome line too, man. That was such a beautiful line. I don't know why I memorized the whole quote, but that was just perfect. Didn't they make a video game for Blade Runner? Probably Cyberpunk. And I played Cyberpunk. To this day, I still play Cyberpunk. And they're coming out with a Cyberpunk 2 I want to check out. But you know what I miss? VR. Virtual reality. That is going to be so much fun. And I feel like when I get back home, the first thing I'm going to buy is a VR headset. Just so I could just go into a different world. And I love VR. I just don't really have the chance to do it when I'm traveling. But I do love VR. And I love like flight simulators where I can fly and stuff. And, you know? I think when everybody wants to be like a pilot for some reason. I want to have like the Top Gun jacket with the nice little stickers and stuff. All right, so I think that up there is the school that I came from, where they were having the party. Yep, I can see the disco lights. This is the train track. Goodies, I'm getting closer. I thought it was a lot further from home than here. But I wasn't. Frank deserves a spot in the Explorers Club with Josh Gates. Bro, I would love to be part of an Explorers Club. Like, I would love it. But I feel like I barely scratched the earth with my explorations, man. Wait until I get out of South America. I want to go to Egypt. I want to go to India. People are probably like, why do you want to go to India? It's disgusting. And it's like, it's not that it's disgusting. Well, India is not disgusting. But there's places in India that are very questionable. And I want to go there. I want to explore it. But I don't want to eat anything. I just want to go there and check it out. In India. I think that would be pretty cool to be able to go explore. And then from India, I want to go to Ukraine. Definitely want to go to Russia, Japan Suicide Forest. And then from Japan Suicide Forest, I just want to keep going. And I don't want to stop. I feel like I'm almost running from something subliminally. But I can't put my finger on quite what it is that I feel like I'm running from. But I love it. That's the goal. Dude, you are the only explorer I know that does his adventures alone. I commend you for that. You think so? I think there's other explorers that do it too. Who else? Doesn't Josh, Exploring with Josh, do it? Or something like that? Or does he have like a group? See, everybody has friends, man. I don't have any. There we go, I'm back. Where are your friends? No, yes. Where are your friends? No, yes, you guys are my friends. I'm not saying that you guys aren't my friends. I'm saying I don't have any YouTuber friends that make it out here. But I do have one. Well, two. I have two. One is Mo and the other one is Angelo. And Angelo wants to do these explorers, so he was thinking about coming down towards Argentina to do a little bit of vlogging out here for some cool places. And I said, bro, that would be cool. I would love to have you out here. I can finally talk English because my Spanish sucks. Like my accent, I'm trying, man. Spanish is a weird one for me. I could impersonate. Hola. What the fuck was that about? I thought he was going to come off his bike. He doesn't know that I'm packing. But it's okay. I'm cool. Wow, look how many cars parked up here. If you guys are here in the beginning, there's a party going on the top. My house is right behind this gas station. Let's not get hit by a car. Especially a cop. Wow, that is so beautiful. All right, dude, that was so random. It was random. Well, usually when I see two guys on a bike, I'm ready to like fight for my life because usually those are bandits. Oh, I think I could cross. There's nobody coming. But they weren't. It's not like Peru. Peru scarred me, man. Peru, I wouldn't be able to do this. Like talk on the phone and do a live. They will snatch this or come out with a gun. Oh shit, that's a bus. Okay. He has friends join him. Gotcha. Oh my gosh, went to a huge cemetery. You would love it. I thought he quit YouTube. Or not quit YouTube, but he quit doing what he does on YouTube. I heard rumors. I don't really keep too much track, but I did hear things that... I told you, everybody's flaking off. Everyone's disappearing. You know? There's not many people that stick to the kind of stuff that I'm doing. It's just like a handful. Which is cool. Somebody's got to do it. Oh, fuck. Yep, let's go. Before I get... No, I'm not limping. Someone asked if I was limping. That's a negative. Not limping. Just the rocks here are different. And if you do see me limping, it's because of this huge dog crap I got stuck to the bottom of my shoe. I'm starting to think it's like a biohazardous chemical. He did it on his honeymoon. We need a Franco TV and Exploring with Angelo collab. That would be awesome. Angelo's a cool dude, man. I like his camping stuff. I was like, bro, we should do more camping. Because if I ever lose my car again, I need to know the ways of camping on the street or in the bushes. I'm hearing music. He did it on his honeymoon, like Jim and Carol people. Yes, he has changed his life for the better, gave his heart to God. That sounds good. That's beautiful. It's a beautiful, sweet story. 26 red in bottles of wines. Him and Tiffany broke up, took a break, met someone new, and then came back to YouTube just before he got married. Damn, you guys know all this. You guys are in the loop more than I know anything. Well, that's good. I mean, I don't know. I have my things about religion. I feel like you could still do what you like doing. It's not like I'm summoning or doing witchcraft. I'm just exploring. But I don't know. My thoughts and beliefs are a little different. But it's okay. Everybody's different. There we go. Come on. Open. Imagine I get locked out. This is where I use my fan because this place is hot. I did it. I made it back. What a day. No, that was fun. How many steps did I ended up doing? 8,814 freaking steps. Home sweet home, demon crap is melting your shoe. Yeah, tell me about it. Sounds like you're out of breath. I am. Well, I'm just tired. I'm gonna grab some water. Probably watch another episode of Stranger Things and start editing. Your Spanish has gotten better since. Yeah, it needs work, you know. But all the beautiful places that you have been showing us on your channel. Thank you for sharing your adventures with us. Stay safe. Thank you so much. Wait, who said that? Thank you so much, Deborah. I love it. Everything I do, I love. Like I said, it's a huge blessing and a half. Best job in the world, and I will never give it up for anything. So I'm not going anywhere. I promise you guys. And if you guys can, please like. Oh, I got like 339 likes compared to like the people that are out here, like 245. That's awesome. But thank you guys so much. I'm gonna put water in my face and probably wash up. I just took a shower too before I went outside. You're a light in darkness, Franco. I carry the fire. That's something I used to always tell my little brothers, like, Sean, no matter what, you carry the fire. Someone has to. Sometimes the world can be dark as hell. But anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to call it a night, okay? We will never be able to go to those places. So great to watch your adventures. Thanks for taking us. Oh, there's a lot more. I barely done my part. There's a lot more you guys are gonna see. Wait, what was that? I am at 5%. Or is that 8? I can't even see. It's so small. Oh, it's 8%. 8% left the battery. I didn't even know that. Love you guys to be. Anyway, I'm gonna call it because I hate saying goodbyes because I'll be on here for like forever. But I love you guys. Be safe. Don't do drugs, okay? And I'll see you guys in the next adventure. Again, throw your thoughts and opinions, things I should fix on this channel. I would love to read it so I could fix it and make this a better channel. Share it with your friends and family so I can continue and do more crazier stuff. Maybe I'll jump off a plane or something and record it. I don't even know. But good night, everyone. Have a good night. Take care. And now I